Good morning. This vlog is going to be a little bit chaotic. I'm here with my K-Market booth in the Artist Alley of AniNite. We are opening in 5 minutes. I just finished setting up and of course I am late. I didn't start filming this earlier because I just got back from a vacation in Berlin and everything is complete chaos. But I do have a new setup, so what I'm going to do now before people get in is give you a quick tour of everything I have. I have a double pro booth this time, so the table is 3 meters 20. And since we had such a big gap between our tables, I could put my clothing rod here as well. So I have all of my shirt designs here, as well as on my new banner up here, so people can see them better. You can try them on as well, including my jacquard knit sweater, which is a design I'm really proud of. The price signs are in green to match the K-Market branding, and I kind of have a bit different setup this time. I have all of my socks, and it's a bit shorter. I'm not sure if I actually like this better, but it makes the shirts behind them visible, and I kind of want to sell through as many of those as I can, so that is the plan, as well as the socks to grab here as well. We have a sale box with 2 different prices and the stickers to differentiate between what is what. Most things are the €5, and then a few of the keychains are 10. I have my print box. I have different sizes with me, but I kind of not displaying them at all this time. It's mainly a merch table this time. I have my wallet, some mystery bags. I still need to fill these up. They're quite empty at the moment. The matcha dessert mystery bag, where you know it's one of these 8 compared to all of the pins I have over there. I'll get to them in a second, but it has a different label and it's shiny. I have a few of my soy sauce crossbody bags with me in stock, so you can get the black one here. And the other 3 are up for pre-order, and you get a free goodie when you use the QR code here to scan it and show me while I'm at the con. Then we have all of the sticker sheets, all of the postcards, my gacha for the enamel pins. All of the enamel pins, I need to fill this up some more so that it's nice and presentable. We have my pins. They're already on these boards, so it's quite fast to set them up. And then we have my acrylic keychains, which are again in their K-Market packaging. Oops, I almost knocked this off, which makes it easy to grab as well. So this is my full booth. We have the banner at the bottom as well, and I'm so happy with how this turned out. And now I still have a little bit longer before the people actually come in, so I'm going to show you around the Artist Alley as best I can in a little speed run, because now everybody should be mostly finished setting up. Carrie, my lovely neighbor, is unfortunately ill at the moment, so we helped set her up and have a friend selling for her. Then we have Momo Irominto, Ray's art, and Leffy's art. I'm going to try to show the names of people in the video as well. Sunflower Gnome with Froggy art, Maria Cafe Cupcake with her beautiful chimes, and then a bunch of other cool stuff. We have Muna, who is staying with me this weekend with her mostly Pokemon pins, but so many good pins. Marumin, who's also staying with me, showing off. Sneak peek of the table, just arrived. Damere art, and so many cool other places. I'm surprised to see there's actually a few empty tables here as well. I hope people will start showing up soon. But there's so many other cool artists here, and I'll try to show off more. They just said that they're opening, so I should slowly get back to my table. This is the first check-in of the day. It is already 5:30, so 5.5 hours have passed since the last check-in where I had set up and I was ready to go. And not much has changed since then. It's relatively quiet and relatively empty. I expected it to be a lot more busy than it actually is, just compared to the last 2 or 3 years here where it was actually really fun. What I do really like is the huge screens they have on all sides showing off the different mascots over the years. The one this year are these kind of fugly birds, and it's kind of really stark comparison to some of the ones that were really cool. So yeah, today is a bit of a disappointment, but hopefully now people after work will start showing up as well, and we have a bump in sales because I'm still quite far underneath what I had last year or the year before on the Friday at this point. So we have some catching up to do, even though I have more items and cooler stuff. So technically I feel like I should be making more. But these are all of the cool screens. This is the coolest room here. The rest of the event has kind of lackluster decoration. Like there's no decoration, there's no music, there's no vibe. It's all just empty hallways and kind of trying to find something to do because I really don't know what to do otherwise. I'm kind of bored. So yeah, see you in a bit. Good morning from day 2 of AniNite. I changed up my booth setup a bit. The shirts are now all in one row and our brain cells are rotted to the core. No, we were so bored yesterday. We were so unbelievably bored. Oh my God, it was so empty here. As you can see, the convention just started and there's a few people already here and coming in. It is 10:19. They opened a bit late because they always open a bit late. And yeah, it's hopefully gonna be a bit less tiresome because I don't want to have another convention day like last year. I counted and in total the revenue was fine, it was okay, it wasn't bad, but it's not what I expected from like the scale of an AniNite convention, which normally does really, really well, and I'm kind of missing the glory days of this convention back when it was a lot better because at the moment I don't know what this is, but it's not giving me the vibe. I am back in the entrance hall with the big LED screens behind me. Most of the special guests aren't even here yet because why show up at a convention at 10 when they don't let anybody in? And I can see in front of me that they are backlogged to shit with like the amount of people trying to get into this convention who already have a ticket, just need to go through, but they're so slow with actually letting people in. And it's so cute seeing people come in right now and like react really well to this light installation because that is the coolest part of this convention, to be honest. Everything else is kind of a letdown. So yeah, that is my check-in for day 2. I will give you a few updates if anything fun happens. Yesterday, the best sellers, I sold a lot less socks than I normally do, maybe because I don't have my fan art designs with me, which are normally kind of the star of the show. And then otherwise I sold a few of the dress shirts and stuff like that, but like nothing really spectacular. I sold more sticker sheets and acrylic keychains than at Dokumi because those did so bad at that call, and here they're doing normally okay-ish kind of, but yeah. I see a few more cosplays are showing up. Time to have a bit of a chill day. It's till 8 again, it's from 10 to 8, it's way too long. And I'm back at the convention. It is now day 3. I'm sorry I didn't film anything yesterday. I was kind of too dead. Yesterday was a lot more successful than day 1. I'm kind of pleasantly surprised by how many people showed up to our booth. As you can see, I changed the banner up here so that they're all in one row, and I moved some stuff around, but now I feel like it's a very cohesive booth design. I just finished the morning. It is 9:27 a.m. filming some TikToks showing off like the best and worst sellers of each item type, and I'm kind of relieved that it's going a bit better, although I did spend a lot of yesterday just hanging outside with friends since we don't need 2 people at the booth at all time because it's not that busy, even though this used to be one of my busiest cons. I remember 2 years ago there were 4 people behind my booth at once just selling stuff and taking cash because it was so hectic, and this year there's really none of that. One person is really all you need. It's super relaxed. So yeah, that's the quick update in the morning. I'm gonna go grab some breakfast. I went super glam today with the outfit. It's probably gonna be way too warm for the long sleeved vampire shirt, but I have it open with a harness I designed with a friend. So it's all fashion, I guess. So yeah, see you in a bit. I just had to fight for like 10 minutes to get my clip-on microphone to work, and in the end, turning it on and off again was all it really needed. It just did not like me. Anyways, welcome to the wrap-up portion of this month's I've Been Lazy Artist Alley Studio vlog thing. You just saw all of the AniNite footage, and if you saw it, you know why I look so tired, even though it is like 2 weeks later. I got really, really ill on the last day and kind of stopped filming. It like really hit, especially during setup. I feel like all of my energy, I kind of stayed healthy until no customers were here anymore, and then I kind of just collapsed and had to go on antibiotics for a week, and now I am feeling somewhat better, but mostly still just very, very tired. I'm happy that I didn't really do much social media promo, so my online shop hasn't been keeping me busy, or I don't have any other conventions until in like 2 weeks, which is Konichi, and that's a smaller table and everything is kind of like already packed, don't have any new items. So yeah, that is what A, you can look forward to the next Artist Alley vlog, and B, it means I had a little bit of a break to recoup. I'm not really burnt out, but I'm just kind of sickly, and it is way too hot outside. It has like 36, 35 degrees outside, and we live in a rooftop apartment, which is why you can see all of the funny shaped geometry behind me. But because of that, it gets super, super hot here. So I am filming this at the crack of dawn, basically, just so that it doesn't heat up, and when it's warm, I'll go somewhere else. That is enough rambling. How did AniNite go for me? AniNite has been on like a weird downward trajectory over the last few years, because at Vösendorf, near the Shopping City Süd in Vienna, in the big glass pyramid, which is a vlog you can find on my channel, and I'll tag it up here if I can remember to do that. That went really well. That was by far my best convention in both of those years it was there. And then last year it switched to Austria Center because of internal drama, I think. I'm not even quite sure. And at the Austria Center, we were in the basement and the vibes were bad, like dark, and the first 3 hours there was a power outage. I think I have a vlog of that as well. I'm not even sure if I filmed that. I was just so dead. And then this year we were upstairs, which is a cool location, but they didn't really do anything with it. It was just all kind of bland and big and empty, and it felt like there were less visitors than the years prior. Maybe the post-COVID boom of everybody wanting to go to conventions has been slowly kind of fading away. I feel like there's so many small conventions, and in the first 1 or 2 years after COVID, when events could finally start happening again, everybody went to everything, and now people are really picking and choosing which convention to go to, especially when the con tickets are like 50 to 100 euros, or whatever Animagic charges, like 130 euros for a weekend pass. So people can't really go to all, so they only go to the big ones. So the really big events like Dokumi are getting better, and like all of the smaller events are getting worse. But AniNite used to be the biggest event. They still claim to be the biggest anime con in Austria. I'm not sure if those numbers are still correct. I actually doubt it. I feel like there's a few other cons that are kind of surpassing AniNite. But yeah, AniNite, the location was good. The team for like the Artist Alley Orga was fine. Everything worked, but I just didn't vibe the way I used to. And you know, it's all vibes or something. No, financially it was fine. It was fine. I shouldn't be complaining. But I heard rumors that next year it's going to be in the basement again, and I don't know how I feel about that. I am not particularly thrilled. I was going to see if I can give you a haul, but I have all of my stuff already unpacked and scattered around. I bought a few prints and t-shirts from Jess was here, who I showed off in my LBM vlog, and then I bought some pins and I traded some pins. Yeah, I bought a few things, but not really many I can show off. But I have something I can show you. 1 second. Had to go get them. So in 2022 at the AniNite in the Pyramid, I won the Golden Sakura Award for artists, like the community award, and it's nice, and this nice wooden base, and it's this golden cherry blossom tree. And this year I won it again, only that this year the base is different and they don't have a plaque, so it just looks like a decorative tree and not like an award, Like it's the same cherry blossom tree, but kind of a little bit different. I don't know, I got it again. It was weird because they announced it online and they had like a voting and everything, and then they kind of forgot about it, and I went to the info desk being like, hi, there's a award ceremony on Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Which one will they present these? And they were like, we have an award for this? And I was like, yeah. And they come back the next day and I'm like, hi, did you forget about this? And they're like, no idea where the awards are. Then on the third day, they just came to my table and gave me mine. But then other awards, like the Golden Sakura for the best like Japanese restaurant, they gave on stage, and mine they just gave me randomly by walking by. I would have been there. I could have gone to stage to formally accept my award and give a little speech. Last year I was like, or 2 years ago, I was like, thanks y'all. But they did the same thing last year when Neophobica Carrie, who designed this lovely shirt, won it. So this is the 3rd year that this award exists. For 2 of them, I have 2, Carrie has the other one. We need to do one of those like Adele at the Grammys type photos where we kind of hold our awards like this and we have a big pile. I have a few of these at the moment. I have 2 from AniNite, then I have the Konichi Artwork Wettbewerbs Award. I was switching to German. The Konichi Drawing Contest, where I've submitted several illustrations over the past few years. That one I won 1st place 2 years ago, and last year I placed 3rd. And then I have, these are not awards, these are just participate, like when you go to the Artist Alley at Hanami and at Unicorn, they gave these little standees out. But I do have the, here it is. They're kind of scattered around the apartment. I have the AniNite 2021 drawing contest, professional digital drawing contest award. So I have 3 different AniNite trophies at this point, and let's see if this Golden Sakura Award will happen again, because I think they just forget about it altogether like next year. If AniNite, it's been a running joke in the community for like a decade, like if AniNite will still exist last year, because it just keeps getting worse. I hope the organizers are not watching this. It was fine. I'm just tired and grumpy. So yeah, that is all for this week. I am taking a bit of a break. I'm drawing new patterns for socks and shirts. I need to really get ahead on my advent calendar. I know it is August, but that thing needs to go into production soon. And all of that you will see in one of the next vlogs. Follow me on other socials. I am posting more there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.